Hello everyone, this is Stan and welcome back to Boston Treasure Hunters. It has been months since I have posted anything on this channel. The reason for that? Well, unfortunately, my employer and I had a slight disagreement. We'll just leave it at that. Anyways, here, my first video of 2025, and the first one in, I don't know, close to 4 months, is actually 10 rolls of wheat pennies that I bought off of eBay. And I'm going to show you the channel and all that information that I got at a really good rate. I think it was around $4.50 a roll. So to me, that's actually not terrible. It's still a little high, per wheat penny, but still, I'm not going to spend $12, $13 a roll for wheat pennies. I'm sorry, just doesn't seem realistic to me. So, my information, his information is on the other side, so I have it upside down. I haven't opened this yet. It is still fully sealed. So, what I'm going to do is open this up, pull the rolls out, lay them out, show them to you, and probably toward the end of the video, I'll show you the listing and all of that good information. His rating, from what I recall, was actually very good, and that's why I actually purchased them. So I'm going to open these up, and what I'm going to do is probably do like an every other roll recap to let you know what we're getting. I'm not going to do an every roll recap. It just seems kind of redundant. And if it's all just 40s and 50s, I'll end up just doing a recap at the end. So with that, I'm going to open this up and show you what we have. Okay, just flip the top, and this is what we got. All my information is on the top right here. That's why you're not seeing that. And I was not expecting this little baggie here. I don't know what's in that. There is the 10 rolls. There's 5 there. Okay, and they look like supposedly original bank wrapped rolls. Ha ha ha. Yes, I don't believe that either. We'll take a look at those ends in just a second. Really curious to see what this is. I was not expecting this at all. Let me dump out the contents and I'll show you what we got. Well, I was not expecting that. It is a whole bunch of steel cents here. What do we got there? 5, it's probably like 20 of them there, I would say. That is pretty dang cool. All right. Now what I'm going to do is open these up. They're kind of taped up and all that. I'm going to open them up. I'm going to take a look to see if we have any enders. And I'll show, well, there's going to be enders, obviously. They're all wheat pennies. In case it's like an Indian head or something crazy like that, I'll show it to you or point it out to you. If not, I will be back after I open up the first 2 rolls. Okay, so I just want to give you kind of a quick update. There was 20 steel cents here. A couple of them definitely look to be replated. Everything else is kind of average. I checked them all. They all do stick to a magnet, so unfortunately no non-steel cents, and there was no 1944s either. I thought I might have at least gotten one, but it didn't happen. As far as the enders on these rolls, I looked at them. All of them, none of them are older than 1940, which is kind of makes me nervous, as the ad does say 1909 to 1958. And he is completely sold out of these now. But, okay, now what I'm going to finally do is jump into the first 2 rolls, and I will let you know what we find. Hopefully something older than 1940. With that, I'll be right back. One last thing, I promise. As you can see, I started to open up the very first roll, but I wanted to let you know that this guy has no idea that I'm a YouTuber. He has no idea about that at all. So these rolls here, this is going to be an honest opinion on this seller. So when you see his information at the end, give your own opinion as far as if you would or would not buy from him. That I did mean to say a lot sooner in the video than now. But anyways, now I'm going to get into those first 2 rolls. Okay, here we go after the first 2 rolls. Overall, in my opinion, not bad. I did stack these up so you can kind of get a visual as far as what we got. Of course, as you can see, these last 2 columns here are 40s and 50s. These are 20s, 30s, and so far, none in the teens. Okay, sorry about that. I had to have a nice little coughing fit there. I'm sure you guys wouldn't want to listen to that. So, first 2 rolls, there was, I believe, 11 that are pre-1940s, which, not bad. It's a little more than 10%. That's pretty good. I like that. The oldest is 1920, and there is only one with a mint mark, and that is 1937S. They're all fairly worn, not heavily worn, but fairly worn, so about average, I would say, or maybe even a little bit better than average. The rolls themselves, I will say, are loose. They're not very tightly wrapped. But other than that, so far so good. Let's jump in rolls number 3 and 4. Well, just opened up the 3rd roll here, and it looks like we have another steel cent here. So that's kind of cool. Let's take a quick look. See if we can get a picture of the date on this. See if we have double 4s in there. That'd be amazing, right? See if I can zoom in on that for you. And the lighting, unfortunately, is terrible. I do apologize. And I can see that is a 43. And just to make sure, since we're on camera, and it's magnetic. I'll be back. Still working on roll number 3, and we actually have a really cool find. Let me show you. This right here, a 1932 Denver, just popped out of the roll. Was definitely not expecting that. It has just over, I believe it's right at 10.5 million mintage. It's definitely a low mintage coin. And this grade, $1.50, maybe $2. Nothing truly extraordinary, but still not one I was expecting to find. So that definitely made me quite pleased. With that, I'll be back. Sorry, I wanted to give you another view of this coin here. I realized I didn't have it actually fully enlarged so you could see it, and hopefully this is a better view of it, and it comes through as it's through my phone on my laptop. And you can see this, the wheat ears on this here, I don't know if you noticed before, are actually in really nice shape as well. So actually quite pleased with this coin. Okay, with that, I'm going to jump into roll number 4. Okay, we have 6 rolls to go. Just wanted to give you a quick update. I threw the 40s and the 50s into these real quickly just to make it easier. I was starting to have coin avalanches and didn't want to deal with that mess. Through 4 rolls, we definitely have over, I would say, 23 pre-1940s, which is pretty good average if you're asking me. It's almost 6 a roll. That's pretty good. Not terrible. The best, of course, being in 1932 Denver. The oldest is 1920. And we have most of the Philadelphia dates throughout, and I'll update you that at the end. But so far, so good. Let's get into rolls 5 and 6. Okay, so rolls 5 and 6 are done. And really nothing exciting about those rolls at all. There was only 3 pre-40s out of that, which is a huge drop-off from the previous 4 rolls. And there was 1 additional steel cent, bringing us up to 22. So with that, I'm going to jump into rolls 7 and 8, and I will be back. Okay, so I just did roll number 7, and again, I said I was going to do 2 rolls. I couldn't. I had to stop again because this last one here, as you'll see, there's quite a few over here in the teens now. We have 3 in the teens, a total of 11 wheat pennies in that roll, which is just a lot since the previous 2 rolls really didn't have much. It was really nice to see that. There's a 17, 18, and 19 Denver, and yeah, this is turning out to be quite exciting. We got 3 rolls to go over here. Let's see how much more we can add to this area over here versus this area right here. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the last 2 rolls we have here. We ended up with another 8 wheat pennies in this here. We just added 1916 over right there, and the rest are again were all 20s and 30s and a whole bunch of 40s and 50s. I'm not exactly keeping how much of these per roll. I'll give you a total at the end as far as how many we had and just kind of do an average from that. But overall, we have 46 wheat pennies so far, 46 pre-1940s wheat pennies, not just 46 wheat pennies, out of 8 rolls. I'm going to go through these last 2 as long as I don't find anything too glamorous. I'll be back, and then we'll do the wrap-up. Okay, everybody, so for me, this was actually a lot of fun to do. It really was. As you all know, I haven't hunted anything in a long time, so just jumping back into this was great. Again, this seller does not know I'm doing this here, and I'll show you his information in just a minute. But we ended up with 58 pre-1940s, so just over 11%, 11.6 to be exact. There was 202 in the 40s for a 40.4%, and 240 1950s for a 48%. To me, honestly, for the price, and I will tell you that he had a buy it now or make best offer, so I made an offer. We went back and forth, came up to a price that was lower than his original price of $5 a roll, which I did not pay. It was a little bit less than that. I was not expecting this. The 1932D was a pretty cool find. A little extra bit of 1943 steel cents was cool with an additional 2 found, so it was 22 of those found altogether. Here goes a breakdown of everything. Hopefully this comes up nice and clear for you guys so you can see it. This is roll by roll breakdown of what I actually found. As far as pre-40s anyways. I did just to kind of show you that. And over here is just, my quick chicken scratch of handwriting here of what everything was as far as percentages and all that. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and show you who this seller is, and definitely, after you watch this video, leave comments down below as far as if you think that it was good, bad, or otherwise. Okay, so here you go. The seller's name was eBob100. Had a 98.6, and I was just outbid on something and something else. Sorry about that. Just wanted to concentrate on this, not anything else that's coming up in the future. But anyways, the rating was I was a little nervous about it, and of course, anytime I buy wheat pennies always makes me nervous. But as you can see, it was less than, again, another one and another. Okay, so for whatever reason, eBay just kept on continuously showing my outbids and all that stuff, even though after I closed them. Kept them coming back. Anyways, getting back to this right here, I was quite pleased. I really was. eBob100 on eBay, he has no clue that I am making this video, no clue that I am a YouTuber, so I am going to post this video and put a link of it in the feedback that I leave for him after the fact, so you guys will probably see this before he does. I'm actually quite pleased. I would give this guy a thumbs up for sure. I wasn't expecting what I got. The 1932D was definitely a plus, as I've mentioned a few times. The selection was really good. There was no, really junk clean coins. It was a good variety, a good mix. Very pleased with this. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts as far as what you think of my opinion or what your own opinion is, whether it's yay or nay. And your own experiences if you've ever done anything like this. And if you like this type of content, let me know. I'll try to do more of these from time to time. I usually maybe do 1 or 2 a year. But again, let me know. That's all I got for this video. It has been a long, long time coming, and I'm sorry that I didn't update you guys while I was gone, but I am back. So with that, until next time, happy hunting.